Procrastination Radio.
My attorney, yeah. Meanwhile, this nigga's my attorney.
Damn, so you done exposed my dude right there.
Yeah.
Good looking out though. I'm glad you asked that. People don't be at. Well, we only had one interview, but yeah.
People are eventually gonna not ask that.
Yeah, they're gonna not ask that.
Right,
so
right. They're gonna be like, "What's up? Okay, let's ask this. Okay, give me the
Also,
singles."
Charlamagne shit.
Yeah. Your last relationship, how did that go?
Right, fact. Vlad shit. Yeah, facts.
Right.
I gotta reschedule therapy. Sometimes I feel like I'm scared to be me. Smoking as I
Should be good. All right, so I'm gonna do my little cheesy intro, and we're gonna get into it.
Yes, sir.
Live it up.
All right, what's up, everybody? Welcome to Procrastination Radio. It is your host, iancomplex, and today I am joined by a dynamic duo, KWAMZAY. How y'all doing today?
Chilling, bro.
We alive. Staying busy.
Alive,
Staying
alive.
healthy.
Had a little scare.
Yeah, but y'all recovering, right?
Yeah.
Definitely, man.
I was told by y'all people we wasn't gonna bring that up, but I guess we rolling with it.
Yeah. Just got pulled over, man. Cuffs and on, man. Not a pretty picture.
Yeah,
You know.
well, I'm glad y'all good. I'm glad y'all are making some noise. I know y'all been at it for a while. I was doing my research, and y'all are prolific. And I know Zay on your TikTok, it was funny. You were talking about like we got more than one song. Like we not just like our stuff outside of this sounds a lot different. How do y'all maintain that individuality in a group? And I guess we can start with that.
That's a good ass question. Yeah, I'm gonna go first.
Yeah.
I just think the fact that, like, first of all, us being like fairly different people,
Right.
we have different come ups, and like we knew each other for a minute before we started the group.
Mm-hmm.
We're doing our solo shit. Like, we only just started the group officially like
Right.
less than a year ago. Like, it was when we dropped the tape, low key.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, we like before a week before the first project came out, we weren't a group.
Wow.
Pretty much. Yeah.
Whoa. So how
Or
did
not
that?
a week, maybe like what, 2 weeks, a month. How long did it take to upload?
Bro, like a week.
A week? Yeah, basically, yeah.
So y'all was just cooling, and then y'all like let's work together. Y'all was just in the same kind of area, and
We were so like up until then we've just been like really, really close friends. We've been roommates for we were roommates at some point, just living together, and like
okay.
it was even then, which is like years ago, where we were like, we gonna make this project, like haha.
It's gonna sound like this.
It's gonna sound like this, and it ended up being exactly what it was. Like everything that we said it was gonna be exactly is how it sounded. But like
That's amazing.
that aside, like yeah, we were just like doing everything like besides making music together.
Yeah, facts. Facts.
We have one song that's like that he produced for me on like a project of mine, and he's like,
it don't sound like KWAMZAY either.
Yeah, that's the other thing
That's
too.
so cool though. That is like so crazy because like, how did you get into that pocket after all the hype y'all telling each other we're gonna do this, we're gonna do that? How did you make sure? Like, wasn't it an easy thing since y'all so close to just be like, this is a subsection of what we do already?
It's kind of just all we talk about.
Yeah, low key. This is like the shit we like listen to. Like, his favorite person is like Earl. My favorite is like Mike.
Yeah. Okay, so that's
Yeah, so we were just in like Jay Dilla and shit and Doom and
Right.
all that. So we really were just trying to. So basically, I was making a gang of beats on my phone, sample beats again, because I started off making sample beats pretty much like a long ass time ago.
Yeah.
Then I branched out to other shit, but
Yeah.
I started getting back in sample beats. Our homie, My Favorite Color, I was giving him a bunch, and I was like, "Yo, I owe Kwame some." So like, yeah, here's these two beats, rap over them. And then he was like, okay, I took the liberty of rapping over these other two beats too. And I made this instrumental. And they were like, oh, KWAMZAY, bet, all right.
Yeah, it was
Did all the songs that y'all like recorded, those are just the ones that you gave him? Like that was it? There was no other like extra shit going on?
For that one, no. That was it.
Wow.
There's a yeah, there.
Yeah, go for it.
There's a song on EP2 that would have been maybe on Motherland, but it just sounds completely different than what it was initially.
Politics, label politics, man.
Yeah.
Right. The higher ups like, hey, we gotta spread it out.
The overarching thing about KWAMZAY is that like separately, none of our stuff sounds like that, like as individuals.
Yeah.
Like at all.
That is so cool. Like that, I struggle with that. With my own production sometimes. Like I produce for myself and then I produce for other people, and I'm like, I need this to be completely separate because like like part of it is ego because I can't like these niggas not gonna be flowing my beats. Like I can flow my beats.
Yeah.
And then it's like I just gotta keep my head on straight. So what was the thought process? I was reading in an interview y'all did that Kwame produced the last track, right?
Yeah.
So what was that? Since was it just like nigga, I'm gonna make the beat on this, or was it more of a like, yeah?
There's like a there's this like picture of me and my mom.
Yeah.
And,
that's right.
Yeah, there's a picture of me and my mom, and I wanted to make it sound like this picture of me and my literal mother. And it just so happened that we finished KWAMZAY. Like we finished Motherland, and then I made that. I was like, what the fuck? It sounds like Motherland. Like this sounds like what it is. And I'm African, so like it really just fit in what we were already doing.
Yeah.
If that makes sense, you know?
No,
like,
that makes a lot of sense. So growing up in Jersey and Sacramento, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
What were the things that were inspiring you to become the people you are today? Like, were there certain shows or movies or musicals or shoes that were just like, this is the direct lineage to what we are right now?
You come with the heat.
Thank you. I try.
Thoughtful ass questions, man.
Thank you.
All right, you want to go first?
Yeah. I was pretty like not like anti-culture or like different or anything, but like I wasn't heavy into pop culture, so the few things that I did take on was like anime and video games sort of stuff, like fantasy RPG shit. I'm into like Power Rangers and shit. And then when it came to music, that stuff was adjacent. So before I was even into hip hop, I was already into like video game scores and stuff. But when it came down to hip hop, like everybody around our age was into Lil Wayne. Like that was obvious. Everyone was into Kanye West. I had like a real late Odd Future phase, but like I was really into it. But for the most part, yeah, just like, you know what I mean? If we're talking about like influence and inspirations, just lots of anime, lots of like Kanye West stuff, Earl Sweatshirt stuff. I like Isaiah Rashad like a lot. Yeah. Oh, the South. They really know how to just like deliver. If we're talking about music, but art wise, a lot of anime, a lot of Japanese culture, world culture, really. Yeah.
Shit. For me,
good answer. Yeah.
I was really like, I moved a lot. Growing up, kind of like I went to like 5 different elementary schools and shit.
Yeah. Wow.
And then like, so I think just not really fitting in that way and just having to like switch up making friends and shit. I had to find something that I was into heavy. So for me, I was always kind of escaping, kind of like, bro. Yeah. So definitely like my interests when I was younger were definitely always music. Like I always fuck with music.
Right.
Like my aunts told me that like I would be a little kid, like 2 or 1. I'm in the car singing songs, but I'm not singing the lyrics. I'm singing the beat.
Oh.
Yeah, bro. So they just kind of knew it was something up.
Yeah.
And then just like things I was into, wrestling, like drawing. I used to draw before I did music. That was like my main thing.
Same.
And then like video game scores heavy. Like I was into old video games and like Donkey Kong Country, like any Mario game.
Okay.
Like anything I could find pretty much. And then just being online heavy. And then basically the place I settled in the most recently before I moved to LA was like a little suburb. And I was just trying to get the fuck out. Like,
yeah.
That was like my driving force was I'm gonna leave here. I'm gonna go to LA. I'm gonna make it work. Didn't happen how I wanted to happen exactly, but it ended up, we good.
It's cool. That's cool.
So the internet and like I'd say just the drive to like want to find somewhere where I could feel like I could make this work, more than anything that I actually was around.
So do you feel like you're finally doing that right now with the way everything's going?
No doubt. Finally, man. No doubt. Like this is not our first time living in LA, both of us.
Yeah.
Okay, so how did y'all meet first off, or how long y'all been like living together and knowing each other?
So we met, all right, so we both come out here for the first time 2017.
All right.
He had dropped out of college in central Pennsylvania.
Yeah.
And he went to Musicians Institute in Hollywood. My bad. Make it too hot.
There's about to be a bunch of bleeps.
From the hell like Kane and Undertaker.
Nah, parts unknown.
Right.
Yeah, and then I just graduated. He's a year and a half older than me, so I just graduated high school and went to college. at Long Beach State. I was supposed to myself too.
Yeah.
And so I wanted to go to it was the Golf Store opening 2017 on Fairfax in LA. And we neither of us had been to the original Odd Future store because we just didn't live in LA.
Right.
And I was like, I'm not missing this because I was big on my Tyler Odd Future stuff too. And like, being a teen or whatever. So yeah. So I just pull up, I skip class, skip a test. Nobody wants to come with me because like we don't got cars. So I just take the train. I'd never taken it before. I took the fucking metro subway and shit to get to LA. And then it stopped. So I had to take an Uber because it like broke down or some shit. I didn't financial aid shit. You feel me? I had it like that. So I was like, all right, bet. And then I was in line by myself. I didn't come with nobody, but I'm like, fuck it. I'm going to make some friends. Like, I don't know how I'm going to do it. I'm going to make some friends because like that was just the type of shit I was on right then. And then he was in line with his boys. And then they had just made fun of me for looking like Steve Lacy because we're at the golf opening. That's pretty funny. That's so funny. So I was like, oh, hi, fuck y'all. Let's be friends.
Yeah.
So it was cool. The jokes wasn't too hard. We was
straight.
It was pretty surface level.
Yeah.
Even like we had like seen each other that weekend because it was that camp vlogging all weekend. We're like, all right, we're just gonna be like really close friends from here on out. It's kind of just been that.
Yeah,
that's fine.
Real young man shit.
Yeah,
right. Professional.
Oh, I like you. We gonna be friends.
Like, good. Thank you. So was it? It was just off the like the coolness, like we cool, or at any point in those first couple months was it like, yo, I make music, like I make music too.
It was literally like the day one is like, okay, we're cool.
Yeah.
Day two is like, oh, we both make music. Oh, our music doesn't sound like each other's, but they both sound really good. Right. All right. And then that was it.
And the next time we linked was at your dorm, I think. And I recorded a song. We recorded a song together. Like the first time we kicked it outside of like being in public.
Yeah.
So were y'all like doing a lot of collaboration at that time, like outside of each other? Like were y'all kind of in that like, cause I know that was like the bedroom producer.
Oh, you were. You had the group.
Yeah, but you were putting out stuff before that summer.
But I wasn't really collabing, I don't think.
Fair enough.
Yeah, no, I wasn't really collabing. I was really on my bedroom producer, bedroom artist stuff.
Yeah.
Like, I was mixing my stuff, doing the art, like just doing a bunch of shit that like I don't do anymore.
Yeah, and I was coming out of like a greater Pittsburgh area like music scene, like our homie My Favorite Color, my boy Frank the Fourth, like
what, let me shout out. All right, so my homie Jonah, we used to have a rap group back in like 8th, 9th grade. I like mostly I wasn't even making the beats for our group, bro. Like I swear to God, I was in there rapping too. We would just like trade off. Like we had a group project. We like would pass out CDs and like at middle school and high school, and like we had a group project and it was called Juxtapose because I'm black, he white. We both rap kind of differently.
Some true shit.
And yeah, bro, like I was rapping over like any beats I could find online. Like it could be like a random selection beat I find on SoundCloud or like some Hal from Jet Age of Tomorrow had Bandcamp tapes where he would put out instrumentals. I rap over those. Yeah. Some old underground hip hop shit. And we would just like take turns rapping. Hell no. It's gone. You cannot, unless you have one of the CDs, you cannot find it. And that's for good.
I'm gonna have to make some posts. I'm gonna have to do some. Gonna do the new release. Gonna overshadow the new EP. Like we dropping the old shit. It's all different.
That shit, the old new leak.
Right.
Yeah. If we going down the timeline, like I've had like fair shares of like Pittsburgh music scene, like with my homies. When I got to LA, our boy Rory Knight, like Peyton Pierce, like really good rappers and artists. When I was in high school, like by the time I left high school, like me and Frank, we was already like the rapper kids, and we have a group called Driving Indoors. But
they're fire. They almost blew up.
Yeah.
Well, they had some success. They're fire. Yeah.
So what happened with that one? If that's not like,
it's still like in the air. We're just like we're just on some like personal like solo stuff going on.
Right.
But fucking what was I finna say? Oh yeah. So I was already like making music. Oh, even on the internet, like I'll be in like internet ciphers, like doing like. People would like chop and sample like Pokemon and like Final Fantasy.
What mic did you have? Computer mic?
I had like a Blue Yeti. Like
nice.
Nice. And we had a computer lab.
Oh, nice. Okay.
So I just did that. So I was like, I would get a level of attention, and then even before like alternative sample jazz rap post Earl, before all that was popular, I was already like on that type of time, and like I would watch the other niggas do it. So like I seen like. You talk about like Overcast or somebody, or
right.
fucking like Pixie, like Chester Watson, like all them niggas, like
yeah.
we see those. You've seen some of them people like years before, either like just making beats or there was literally just a bunch of niggas like us, like literally rapping on some like lo-fi beats before it was like trendy YouTube shit.
Right.
Yeah. And I'm living in a bubble. I don't really know how to use the internet, so I couldn't like really navigate through it the same way other niggas could. But like I seen it because I was just there. If that makes sense. Like some quiet kid in like the back of the class or something.
Nah, bro. I remember like watching guys connect in like on my lunch breaks, and like I remember that one Overcast flip when he did. It was like A$AP Rocky flip, and I was like, "What the hell is this?" Yeah. And then there was like a link to a knowledge video, and I was like, "Oh, okay. So this is how I'm doing the rest of my life right now. Like this is what I've been missing, bro."
How old are you?
I'm 21.
Oh, sick. Yeah.
Yo, man. No, I'm playing. I'm 22. The Gramps over here, man. That's my OG.
Oh my God.
Leak the age real quick.
I'm 24.
Damn. Okay. All right. Yeah. I see.
Yeah, I'm
on the bigger and better things. Okay, that's good.
23 next month though, man. Coming up, LeBron year.
Hey, shout out. What you doing to celebrate? I know that the EP coming out around the same time.
Man, that's good. What are we doing for my birthday, man?
We gonna have a show.
Oh, we're gonna be on tour. We might have a show.
Oh shit, okay.
That'd be cool. Oh yeah, we got a little, you know what I'm saying? Got a few shows. And then hopefully we can go to the East Coast. Like I really want to go to the East Coast. Yeah. No. Like eventually after our little West Coast thing.
Yeah.
If we do anything now, probably like go like
June.
Yeah. Well, yeah. If we
flights are cheap, man.
I was about to say. Well, we got stats. We got statistics. We'll plan some shit out.
Yeah. Y'all
where you based?
I'm in Florida.
Okay.
You in like you in like where? What part of Florida?
Broward.
Broward. That's where the niggas is from.
Yeah.
I don't know why I said it like that.
He kept it as real as a guy. You see that?
That's the tag. Like this is where the niggas is from. Yeah, that's
nah, them niggas.
Man, it's the ones gotta stay away from them.
What's up, man?
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Like I always get not confused, but I think a lot of people assume I'm in LA because I got a lot of homies out there. Like
you got an LA vibe, not to like shit on where I'm not trying to shit on where you're from or nothing. But you got like a like you look like you made it out of wherever you're trying to make it out of already. Whatever that means to you.
No, yeah, I was about to pull up to LA, then the pandemic hit, and I was I don't got enough money for all that, so I'm gonna stay my ass here.
Yep, good call.
Yep.
You doing it though? Yeah,
thank you. Back to the performance thing. Y'all go crazy. I saw the video with the sword. I want to talk about that a little bit. Have you hurt anybody on stage yet? And if so, if somebody put up on you, will you show them what you can do with the sword?
Listen, bro.
He's nice. I'd be scared. Like he has this one move, but it's hard. Like I'd be scared.
Oh my God. Yeah. All I'm gonna say look, all I'm gonna say is I'm not just a rapper, nigga. That's all I'm gonna say right now. So, man, I'm not just a rapper, nigga.
All right, so who would win the fight? You or Andre 3000?
Oh, that's yeah. That's fucking crazy. I didn't think I'd get that one. Okay. Who winning in a fight?
He'd do some like Snake Master shit with the flute.
That's what I'm saying. Nigga put all the animals from around the world just
right. That's a really good question. He got age over me. I could go bar like I could go even with a 24-year-old Andre 3000.
Oh, okay.
Like, I think I could do that. I think we'd be in neutral like the whole time. We might be like, look, when we would play like Smash Brothers Melee. Yeah. Sometimes me and Zay would like just stand there, not move. We would have like a mental battle.
Yeah,
it'd be the same thing. Like you just have a mental battle. Like you just like the winner is the person who already thinks they're gonna win more. Like that's really what it's gonna be. That's really what it was too. But that's some other shit. I'm telling you, bro, it's more than hip hop right now, son.
It's deeper than that. It's deeper than rap.
It's deeper than rap.
Real niggas don't rap. Fuck rap.
Yeah. It's over. This is the end. This is the beginning. Yeah, bro.
That's what I'm saying.
Oh, that's crazy. That's crazy. No, I think I could get both of y'all with what's the thing? What's that nigga? The Wii player on Smash?
Matt. Oh, Wii fighter. Oh, I'm thinking of Wii Sports.
Oh yeah.
Wii Gunner. Which one? Which one you use? Swords. Which Wii man you use?
Unless you use the Wii Fit trainer.
She cool.
She's
too.
Nice.
Oh yeah,
she's nice because she be hitting it and that's a little distraction.
listen, man, we gonna figure something out. If we get that Soul Flow show,
Right.
We get the Soul Flow show. We'll bring the Switch.
All smoke. No
Yeah,
talk.
we're gonna do Rolling Loud.
Just smoke. You're funny.
We do Rolling Loud, Florida, but it's gonna be us.
That's gonna be crazy.
Once we sign the.
Like, why these niggas just standing still?
Look, you go halfway. We'll go halfway. We'll meet at South by.
All right,
Make something shake.
I ain't getting no suitcases. I'm just with my controller. It's like, what's good? We ready?
Just spend it all on one Uber. You got it. Don't even go round trip.
Oh, okay. I got another question. Okay, if y'all had to put each other in charge of making the music for a video game, what video game would you choose for each other?
That's funny you say that. That's very funny you say that because, well, can we talk about that?
Yeah.
This man already did video game scores. Like, he's already working on that right now. Like, he's been like, it's his game. Is Ceylon? Yeah.
It's like a project.
All right,
we got some like it's on.
He's working on that. Yeah,
it's on the list.
But I'll probably have him do music for like once they run back. If they do like another Def Jam game, like New Jersey, like he gonna do the music for that.
Wow, I'm shook. Mine's like the complete opposite. I had this nigga do like a Kirby game or like a Donkey Kong Country game.
Yeah.
Like pure, just straight synths and 808s.
I can see him doing like all the different types of regional rap and like making like a story with it and a character.
That's hard.
But he can do like actual video game music too, for sure.
That's great. So how did you? I know you have the love for video game, but how did you get that connect to be like, I'm gonna actually do this now?
All right, so listen, I liked video game music heavy. I just already like music. My first time making beats was on like the Class of 3000 video game on CartoonNetwork.com.
Wow, I didn't even know that was a thing.
Yeah, bro. That might still be up. That's just fire. Okay, so I used to watch fucking Ryan Higa videos on YouTube. Yeah. Like that was my dude. Like I'm Asian, I'm half Asian, so that was my dude.
Word.
I don't know if that's a correlation, but that was my dude. Whatever. You hit it.
Yeah, I get it.
But look, he would sometimes make the soundtracks for his videos. In the description, he'd be like, I made this FL Studio. I'm like, what the fuck is that? The fuck is FL Studio? I'm gonna get it.
Yeah.
And then I started making like jerking beats. Cause it's like 2010. And then my parents put me on a Ninth Wonder.
What?
And I'm like, oh, bet. Oh, that's another. I forgot to mention the influence. My parents, they're both music heads. Like my parents are music heads.
Wow. That's
yeah.
crazy, yeah.
So they were like big on underground hip hop.
Wow.
Yeah. Like all the they like the music we make.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
Wow.
I got to hit the family group chat, show them our numbers and shit.
What they were saying, I was like, that's
like, oh, cool. Like that, they kind of understand what I do now. Like, oh, he gonna make money with this. Oh, that's cool.
Yeah,
that's fire. How does that with everything on TikTok? I know that's like a growing thing. Everybody trying to figure it out. How does that feel getting so much love on it?
Man, it's weird. But if you ask him, he'll probably say it makes sense because I just be online.
Yeah.
But like, it's weird because like this, I'm like, you know, we're our age, so like we're almost too old for TikTok. Like, it's like it's a young man's game. It's for teens. All right. So it's like, but yeah, it's definitely weird because you got to game it, and it's low key a lot. The algorithm's low key a lottery. Like, it's not fucking real.
Yeah,
they just want you to stay on. Not holding folks.
There's more beeps, more bleeps.
They want you to stay on the app and use it, so you can just make them more ad revenue.
Right.
And that's how they reward you, by giving you views. Like, keep working on it. One day, one of your videos might pop off.
Yeah. I don't even got one yet.
No, I saw that.
But I still play the fucking game because, like, the rewards are like, you know, It's a love-hate relationship with that app.
It's cool. I'll be seeing little communities that be forming around.
Yeah, like, no doubt. I met some cool people. Like, I met you out there. I met other people out there. Like, it's definitely cool. Like, with anything, like, it could be toxic, but I'm like, my shit is Twitter. Like, I stay on Twitter. That's like where I'm home.
Twitter kind of scary though.
Yeah, no doubt.
Yeah,
because I feel like I will find someone like y'all off some like random stuff. Like, it would be like one of like the worst things I ever seen in my life, and I'm like, oh, let me check out their page now. Oh, you make music too? That's crazy. I just saw you doing some other shit.
I like Twitter because you can just find any way to just like critically dissect something and hate on it. Like, and that's the type of shit I'm into.
You don't know,
So when
now
is
you know.
the-
Zay is a talented hater. It's
A professional hater, man.
pretty
When is
bad.
the Hate album coming out? We need that.
That's funny. Look, listen. I can't even speak on that. The Hate album's coming soon. It's done.
I think
Man,
Twitter
He thinks I'm
making me
joking too.
weird.
That's crazy.
That's crazy.
Nah. I feel you so much because the way Twitter has me thinking about stuff is just like I hear something like, I don't even know if I'm really with that right now.
Yeah.
And I come around to it, but I'm just like, I don't know, my defenses are up. It's like really, really, really weird.
It's just, you get retweets for calling some shit trash in a creative way, so it's like it rewards you for being a hater.
Yeah. Algorithms go crazy, I guess.
Terrible app. Terrible app. I'm on it.
It's like if It's Always Sunny was an app. It's Always Sunny Philadelphia was an app. It's like that.
Bro.
Everybody's just terrible.
Yeah.
I just got into their podcast. It is crazy.
Oh, they got a pod. I didn't know that.
They got
Everybody's on there.
Every
Yeah.
episode. Nah, not D, I don't think. But
Oh, okay.
Oh, D's
Yeah.
not on it? Boo. Boo. That's a podcast. Boo.
nah, they would say some crazy thing. They would say like she doesn't watch any of the show, which I thought was wild because like the amount that I watch their show, I would expect that somebody on the show would watch it.
No, I get it. But they used to tear us.
This probably might be hard for her to watch, low key.
Yeah, I was about to say. They would
But
literally
nah.
berate her character. I mean, that was the
Yeah.
joke, but I'd be like, I don't know.
Yeah.
I ain't going to a podcast with niggas. I don't know.
They was writing this stuff for me.
But like, definitely still funny.
Yeah.
Still fucked up. Terribly
Yeah.
funny.
So what do y'all be when y'all not making music, when y'all not practicing source styles and making video game music? What do y'all do to kind of like detach from that whole thing going on?
I'm working on that. Like, it's crazy you asked that. I'm literally trying to figure out what the fuck it is like that I need to be doing. I want to get back into playing basketball. Yeah.
I like to,
bro, because I don't do shit. I don't watch TV. I don't read. Like, I don't do shit. I just wake up. I get out of bed. I hop on the computer to make music, and then like I go kick it with like him or somebody, and I just go back to sleep.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
I like to. I spent a lot of time like partying, like dancing. I really like to dance at parties, like. But whether or not I'm like sober, I really like to just like go to parties and turn up. But like in terms of more grounded stuff, like, I'll play I got a Switch. Like I'll play my Switch or like I'll be watching some like I've been on like Super Sentai stuff, like Japanese Power Rangers, like the originals.
Yeah,
that's pretty dope. But like, yeah, I just watch a whole bunch of anime. I want to start riding bikes again.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry. Where at the beach?
Just anywhere, like neighborhood shit. You know what I mean? That's what I was on before, like when I first started rapping, and that really helped. So
yeah, getting
that's
ideas,
that's the real goal. That's the real award for this year.
Yeah,
right.
So being able to just chill.
Just say,
You're working on music so hard that you got to find something else to do.
Yeah,
right.
That's fire. Yeah, good call. Yeah, he gave me he got like a few Nintendo Wii's from like a thrift store. He gave me one, so I'm about to jailbreak it. Oh shit.
Bro, my dang nunchuck. I just found my nunchuck not work. I was trying to play Spider-Man Shattered Dimensions. I was getting so excited, but my nunchuck.
It's a good game. So it's based off of like Spider-Man 3, I'm guessing.
Nah, Spider-Man Shattered Dimensions was just let me. I was
go for it, man.
But it's basically like Mysterio breaks the multiverse. This is an old game.
Word, that's hard.
And Madam Web has to like get a bunch of different Spider-Man from across the multiverse. So it's like Ultimate Spider-Man.
And this is like 07 or some shit, right?
Is like an old game.
Before MCU.
But I think maybe like
before Iron Man came out.
One of them. But it was an amazing game. Just the voice acting was incredible. The gameplay was fire, and I was really excited.
Have to get that once I get all these games.
Yeah, I know they got they little websites. They got all them joints on there.
Yes, sir.
My favorite Wii game is Mad World. It's just like super bloody. Like it's one of the only like standout rated M games on the Wii, and it's like one of my favorites.
Oh, wow.
The whole game is in black and white except the blood. Like it's crazy.
Oh damn,
man!
Like,
that sounds hard.
Yeah, it's you're just killing a bunch of people. It's some wild shit, but like creative.
World.
It's very creative. Yeah.
Wow, I didn't even know they had M-rated games on the Wii.
You wouldn't have thought, right?
Yeah,
I don't even know why.
I might need to fucking get like
I might
get like a PS3 again so I can get Little Big Planet. That was my shit.
Yeah, that'd be hard.
That's all I did. Like, bro, literally, it was like 8th grade, and my mom was like, "You probably be into this game. You creative." So she was like, she got me a Little Big Planet, and I was fucking with it. And then I got the second one, which you could do more. She could like damn near code on that game.
Right.
So like all I would do, like I low key had stopped making beats for a second. I would just play Little Big Planet, and then my PS3 broke, and then like I could have asked for another one because Christmas was coming up, but I asked for a Beat Machine instead, and that was it. I just never played video games pretty much since then.
Wow,
type shit.
Just 2K at somebody's house.
That's funny.
Or like Melee. But yeah,
Little Big Planet Infamous was crazy.
Infamous, yeah. Oh, when they gave it for free after the shit crashed.
Yeah, Infamous.
They gave away the first Little Big Planet and the first Infamous for free. That was crazy.
Yeah, that was a good little collection.
Infamous was crazy, and I never even played games like that. But that gameplay was ridiculous.
That was a crazy little.
And then I'm always into the evil or good thing. That's like
that was a cool thing because you could like choose and it would affect the story. I was like, this is wild for my little stuff going through that.
Your character start looking different and shit.
Right. Just upset. His brows
start wearing a hood.
Inward now, yeah.
Exactly.
Man, this was crazy. But I want to ask y'all before we get off here, like, I know this is very, like, you're in it. You're being current with all the things going on right now. But if you could escape that for a minute and think of like 5 years into the future, what would you want to see in your catalog? What would you want to see in your personal growth as an artist that is gonna be there when you look back?
So like 5 years down, like in our career, like what we want for ourselves.
Right, yeah. Personally, for the group,
I think I just want to be able to see, like, if I'm even being honest.
Tell me what I'm thinking 5 years from now. It's 2023. God, I keep doing that.
That's tomorrow, bro.
Bro, what the fuck? It's not 2018.
In the year 2027,
Jesus, it's crazy.
I'll be just turned 29. So for me, I just want to be able to say that, like, I want to be able to say, like, I could have just not. Like, I could just take a bigger break from music, like, if I wanted to at that point, because there's just so many other things I want to get into.
Yeah.
And I want to make sure that, like, the artists who not just I do know, but, like, artists who, like, I know of or listen to or are fans of,
right?
I want them to also have, like, their own place in the bigger part of the music industry.
Yeah.
Or just general art. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, because I'm just about now a fan as much as I am like a producer, you know? I'm a consumer just as much as I'm a producer. Right. I want to do the most I can for both sort of like ends, you know? Especially just because I love art. I've been an artist all my life. So just expanding on that and just having control in a good way, you know, for the sake of what might be the greater good of art.
Man, that's a good answer. I want to be making like some fucking like, this is like the asshole answer, but like I kind of want to be making some like just like some indie jazz, like instrumental type. Like I could be singing on it too, but like just like probably not. I'll probably take a break from hip hop at some point just because I'm so familiar with it. Definitely want to get into like being a good piano player and shit like that.
Or
maybe even being one of them people that play all the instruments on their albums. Maybe, who knows? Probably not. Like I'll probably just have a band instead. That's on the music side. And then like I guess personally, I want to watch my little brother. Like my little brother does music. I want to see him like get more popping than me, which is gonna happen. Like that nigga's like super talented. Like he just turned 14. He's been making beats for 4 years.
Oh no, yeah, that's a problem already.
He's a problem. No, for real, he's a problem. He's different. He on my solo shit, he has a beat on there he produced.
Oh, that's hard.
Yeah, I'm like doing like a Young Thug type flow over a beat he made.
Yeah, that's fire.
Yeah. And then we had a conversation today, and like we kind of came to the conclusion that like on our cocky shit, we're like, yo, like we're pretty good at this. Like we're gonna be some of the people carrying music on our back like this whole decade. That's how I feel. Like I just think like I think we're gonna be one of the ones. Honestly, at this point, I kind of see it happening, which is crazy to say. I didn't see this happening a year ago. I wanted to happen, but I didn't see it happen. He did. He always saw it in him and in me, but like I'm like, you know, I'm not as confident for real. Like I just be like just kind of like skeptical about shit until it happens.
But that's important to have that like balance, you
know.
No doubt. Bring you up, kind of have that thing. But nah,
because I'm gonna be like, this shit ass. We're not good enough yet. We gotta go back in the lab. He gonna be like, nah, like we got some, and then it's gonna take me a minute to see that. Oh, we actually had something the whole time.
Yeah. That's cool though. That's a good balance. That's a good group effect to have that
No
kind of
doubt.
push and pull with each other. But yeah, I'm very glad I got to talk to y'all today. Hopefully gets to do some stuff together
Yes, sir.
soon. But anything else you want to say? Anybody
Thank you,
want to
man.
shout out? Any social? I know you got the project coming out. Anything you want to talk about that real
Mountain
quick?
dropping. I don't know when this is gonna come out, but Mountain might already be out. But yeah,
probably after that, yeah.
Mountain is dropping. It's fire. It's really fire. We got. Should we just say who the feature is, or should we hold off?
When you think you're gonna put when you gonna put this out? You think?
I got one coming next week, so it's gonna be after next week.
All right, bet.
Yeah, featuring Young Wabo.
Young Wabo is on an EP.
Yeah.
Okay.
Shout out him. He
Shout out
delivered.
Wabo.
He delivered for sure.
You mentioned the last interview. Shout out Modern Nation.
Yes, shout out my nation. Shout out our boy Aaron at Off Center.
Off Center Records right there.
Off Center Records, the Army Betty at the Navy.
Yeah. You mean Long Live Dumale? That's the boy.
It's Jay Dilla month, so long live Dilla.
Shout out,
Birthday, New Job is and Dilla. That was 2 days ago.
Yeah. Shout out my folks for sure, because the music shit, they literally they're music heads. Like my mom put me on the donuts.
That is wild.
My dad put me on a Little Brother. My mom put me on the donuts. It was just
crazy.
The formula was just there.
Yeah. Now that's the product. Man. That's fire. That's fire.
Yeah. Yeah, that's pretty much. Shout out Hideaki. That's my boy.
What he make?
He made Evangelion.
Oh, word. Yeah, shout out him.
Oh, damn. Yeah, shout out him for real.
Shout out Ian Complex, man.
Hey. I'm trying.
Doing it big. He not simple.
Hey, y'all need to see that. Hold on. I'm sorry. My bad. I got a little excited, you know. Very crazy. But yeah, thank you again for coming on. If you are out there and you're watching this, go do something. Get started. Stop procrastinating. Go after
We're everywhere, man.
Yeah, they've been waiting for you. All right. Peace out.
Take care, man. Have a good one.
Peace out.
Thank you.
Peace, I love you.
Ask your doctor who the illest is. Ask your mom where the kitchen is. We cooking up, and I think it's about time we wrap this up. Life and death is a bitch in the game. Yeah, trying to cheat both and it'll all in the same. I was living on the boat, I know the meaning of waves. Niggas barely touch the coast, that's why they flowing the same. Mom called me, somehow she still says she's proud of me. Working hard, never felt as cool as it's cut out to be. 4 in the morning, worried about who I'm about to be. Working for the hummus like Sam, I am an alchemist. Alchemy, walking around town in the